Thank you.
All right. A very good morning and welcome all Atomians. If you are from UK, it's extremely early morning, 4 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. But in Malaysia here it's 11 a.m. So I believe all have taken your breakfast. And if you still haven't got your breakfast, you are welcome to take it now and please open up your camera so that we know what you're having, and maybe we will be having a breakfast together with you sometime later. All right. So today is a very special session again. It's our Sunday Kopitiam. So for those who are first time in Sunday Kopitiam, can you please tap 1 in the chat box so that we know you are new and welcome you. All right. Thank you, Audrey. All right. So if you're new, tap 1 in the chat box. And today is a very special session whereby we are being given a chance to directly ask our Sifu, Mr. Chan, about how to be successful in Atomy. And I believe all of us, we want to be successful in life, and we believe Atomy is the platform for us to do so, and that's why we are here today, right? So without further ado, let's welcome our Star Master, our Sifu, Mr. Chan.
Hi, hello. Thank you, Yam. Hello, everyone. Good morning. So what topic are we going to talk today? So you guys must throw some topic. Let's every one of us discuss on that particular topic. What do you think? Or let Yam choose the topic. I think let everyone involved, everyone involved. What kind of topic that you want to discuss today? This is a Kopitiam. Remember, Kopitiam is everybody have to talk. Not in the classroom training, whereby teacher teaching, everybody listening. No, so everybody have to talk. Okay, do you have any topic that particularly you want to discuss over here? So this is an open discussion, open for everyone to get help or to share their experience. Right, good. I'm happy to see that many leaders are involving. Yeah, today very good. Okay, topic recruit new members. Sapawi kata the today topic is how to recruit new members. Okay, that's good. Remember the 3 important things that we have to do to be successful in Atomy. Again, I want to repeat. I have repeated many times, but today I'm going to repeat it again. 3 important things. If you can write it down, you write it down. If you can remember, you put it in your head, because these are the things that you need to share with your business partner or your business partner. What are those 3? Number 1, exposure is everything. Remember, not exposure is everything. It's showing that it's telling us that sharing is everything. If you want to be successful in Atomy, sharing is everything. Nothing else. Sharing is everything. Number 2, sharing. So later we're going to talk about how to do sharing. Okay. We're going to talk about how to do sharing. Some people say we know sharing is everything, but how to do sharing? We will talk about this topic. Later we'll talk about this topic. Number 2, success is in the immediate follow-up. Success. If you want to be successful in Atomy, all you have to do is immediate follow-up. Don't drag, don't drag. Don't drag too long, because strike when the iron is hot. Don't drag. If you keep on dragging, you know what happened to your customers or your members? It will be as cold as chicken shit. Chicken shit, you know, hangat-hangat tak ayam, chicken shit is so fast. They will be very cold, no response. After that, you're going to follow up, no response. Because why? First thing first is they feel that you are not doing your role to follow up. They are waiting for you, you're waiting for them. A lot of people playing waiting game. This is not what we're supposed to do. No waiting game. We have to follow up. Let's hear from them. If they want to reject us, let's hear from them. Let them reject us and we accept it gracefully. We accept this reject gracefully and happily. Remember, not everybody will be with our business partner or be part of our business or part of our consumer. It's okay. Don't worry, they are still our friends, right? You cannot show your face that, oh, you don't want to be here, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, you don't want to be here, I don't want to do something with you. I don't want to have a coffee with you. That is wrong. That is wrong. Respect people decision. Respect everyone have their right to choose the product they're going to use, to earn the platform that to earn income from the platform that they want to earn. Okay, so this is number two. Number two. Remember, success is in the immediate follow-up. What is number three? Number three. Number three. This is also I always emphasize to the leaders. This is important. Work with the willing. Only work with the willing. Those people who are not willing to work with you, do not beg them to work with you. And at all, if they want to work with someone on your line, that means someone above you or someone below you or someone beside you, let them choose. Let them go. Let them go and work with someone that they love to work with, as long as they success, as long as they progress, as long as they succeed in Atomy business. Do not show your face and do not compare. Do not compare. I'm so good about why he still don't want to work with me. He want to work with someone else. Some people are offended because of the downlines. Do not work with them. It's okay. Remember, okay, some people do not want to work with me because they know that I'm sometimes too strict and I'm sometimes too aggressive. They don't think that they can work with me. So okay, you can work with anyone that you feel comfortable, as long as you are making progress. But if you are not making progress, then something you have to reflect back. Why I'm not improving, or why I'm not improving, why I'm still where I am. So this is important. This is important. Okay, so Sapawi bring up these questions. How are we going to start recruiting? How are we going to start recruiting? Right? So let's hear from the group. Okay, what do you think is the best way to recruit? Let's hear from Ashadi. Ashadi, what is the best way to do recruit?
Okay, I've been doing a lot of things on recruiting, to FB, to cold call, to friends on friends. I think I couldn't find the best way now, the best one to recruit. But I'm still trying so many things, trying so many stuff to recruit. Now, now what I'm doing is to recruit to FB, to FB, which is people who have their team, people who have already group. For example, Thermomix team, people who have group of Thermomix. So I was trying to convince them. So hopefully they're coming with a team to my network. So that's what I try now, and so on. I'm trying to recruit foreigner, abroad people to join me on the board. That's all what I'm doing now. But before this, I've been doing a lot. You guys know what I'm doing. A lot of things. Meeting people, then go for I mean a lot. Okay, that's all.
Okay. So first of all, most importantly is do not restrict yourself to the certain group. Be open, to everyone. Anyone that come contact to you, you recruit, you share. Sharing is a way to recruit people. Yeah, so this is important. Share with your heart to help. Okay, how are we going to recruit people? Let me share with some of you. But this is something that I feel is important. But I also want every one of you to have your way. Maybe share your experience as well. Okay. Before we do recruiting, before we start doing recruiting, you have to ask yourself, why are you involved in Atomy? Why are you involved in Atomy? Okay, let's hear from Jalin first. Why she is involving in Atomy? Okay, and why she is involved, and why and in Atomy, what she actually looking for in Atomy, and why she involved. She is a chartered accountant, doing very well in the bank, doing very well in bank. Every year qualified for 2 to 3 trips overseas, and 4-month bonuses, and why she quit her job in spite of the husband against her will to join Atomy, and have a big argument every time coming for a meeting. Husband keep on chasing her. Where are you? And she has said, I'm the customer, and all this we are witnessing, and why she choose Atomy. All right, Jialing, thank you.
Okay. I think we have quite a lot of new friends here, and I've not been sharing my story for quite some time directly to Team Synergies sharing session. Let me just share what makes me change. I have been working 13 years in banking, thinking that everything is great. I think as compared to my peers, I would say that I really appreciate what I have achieved during the past years in banking. And I was enjoying my work as well. But okay, I was enjoying because I really like to create the value towards my client, all that. But the thing is, few things that I feel quite tired over there is because of politics that you cannot move away. And the other ones is yearly renewed targets, no matter what. Even though the economy is going down, but your target is going up. But that's still bearable. That's still bearable. And what really made me awake is something happened to my family and made me awake that no matter how high is my income, okay, that time I work early morning, before dawn, I gone out. When I reach home, my kids all sleep already. It's like nearly every day. Even though we are staying in the same house, every week I can see my kids, mommy, maybe only during weekend. And I was working very hard. And I realized that whenever I'm no longer able to work, that really made me awake. That's when my income actually stopped. And I was thinking of, okay, no worry. I know a lot of big bosses. Actually, Sifu is one of my corporate clients as well. I thought that, okay, I can get some ways to get myself ready. Maybe I can do business. But do you think I can do it? Even though I have been analyzing businesses in industries, but doing a business is totally different. It's totally different. And no one will share with you their secret of success. And throughout that, I have been always looking, I think take 5 years, I've been trying here and there and looking around and see what other things I can do. And I know that with my limited capability, plus the limited resources, limited knowledge that I'm going to get from others, I think that it's not easy to do business. It's not so easy to do business. And some more, every day I've been working until late night. Where do you think I can start another business without a lot of time that required? Definitely need a lot of time, right? So I've been looking around until I see Sifu. I met Atomy. I joined Atomy definitely not because of Atomy. Sifu always tells us this: get yourself ready and the right people will appear. I joined Atomy not because of Atomy, this company. I don't even know how good the company is initially. I joined him just because of him. Just because I started with that, all right? I started because everyone is different. Some people I also affected by the products, also other things. But one of the reasons is because I wanted to learn from him. With my intention just to learn from him, because I believe for us to live a better life, let's learn from someone who are having 20 years ahead of us. I think he's not only 20 years, he's many, many years ahead of me, many, many years. So I believe that with his success, because his success in life is not about money. His success in life is about life, money, balance, contribution, everything. And in my mindset, I was thinking of wanting to learn from him. And maybe I won't be able to be like him, that successful. But I believe that following the right person, who have the right intention, they have knowledge, they have the will, they have the wisdom, plus they are willing to share with you, they are willing to guide you. So I just wanted to have 5 and 10% from that person. So from learning part-time, with no intention to quit my job, I go into full-time because of while learning from him, I start realizing Atomy is so much different. Products is different, company is different. So because I started with him, but a lot of other things came into places. And I'm so confident that even though with my limited time that I have in the bank, with limited capability, I only know banking, nothing else. And asked me to start a business as an entrepreneurship. I don't think I'm that good, all right? And with my very, you'll be surprised that I say this word, but who really know me, they know that I'm very introvert. Okay, I'm extrovert in the terms of if I work, but when mixed around with a group of friends, I'll be the one being very quiet. Okay, so being introvert, I think that I can't really do business because I don't have a lot of network, all that, right? So because of a lot of things that I learned along the way, and I realized that this is only way. This is not the easiest way. No, I'm not saying that it's easy, I don't have to do anything. But this is the only way that I can change my life, not only financially. Everything. Everything. After I came out just 1 to 2 years, I can feel that the entire mindset, thinking, everything is changing. And you will realize that you came to every stage in Atomy, you are still improving. That's what really amazed me. Even until today, I'm still improving. I still see a lot of things I can improve, and a lot, very far, still very high up, I can still go progress. There's a lot of progress that I can go on. So that's where the more I see about Atomy, the more excited I am. No matter how many obstacles I've gone through, no matter how many challenges, I only see my progress. I only see my improvement every day. Okay, so that's what it always inspired me to do more and more and more. And my dream from being just financially freedom, because now I'm only spending 60 to 70% of the time that I spend in the bank, you know, but I'm getting so much better from what I have been getting in the bank. All right. And not only going to be financially, it will be freedom in financial time. Not only that, I have more clear vision of myself and my family. It's no longer towards whatever company given to me. It's towards I start to think about what I wanted to contribute instead of what I get only. So a lot of other things that you will have, your vision will start to change to be more to be broader and to be more balanced. So that's what I see in Atomy, and I believe that throughout the journey, your sharing will be different, will be more inspiring, because every time you see yourself different, improve, not only financially, thought, mindset, everything. Okay,
Thank you, Charlene. Charlene just come back from holiday with husband, honeymoon with husband in Hat Yai, right? Just came back only. So good. Good to see that she is having more time with her husband, more time with the kids, and earning more than what she's earning in the banking, with a life full of stress. And today, I believe she's learning every day. In the bank, she learned 1 year and doing the same thing for the 13 years. Learning 1 year, but doing 13 years the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing for 13 years. So that is difference. That is totally different. Yeah. Okay. I would like to invite the new leaders, our Mr. Puven, very aggressive leaders, to share with us why she wanted to come back and why she looked at Atomy as a very potential company. Hi, Mr. Puven. Good morning.
Good morning, boss. Good morning. Hi, good morning, everyone. Okay, the first thing first, why I choose Atomy because of time freedom. Because the industry that involves is the security in the industry. In fact, yesterday night also I have to be at the site until 4:30 early in the morning. Then only I have to come back. So there is an issue if the directors call us, so I have to be at the site. So my boss always say, Puvan, make sure zero error. So to make sure everything in order, so I have to be at the site. So I'm doing something for someone, for them to get something in their life. I mean, their purpose to achieve. So the time freedom, when I look at it, I don't have a time freedom at all. But when I look at Atomy, the only thing I can analyze is time freedom that I really can get over here. Okay, but before that, I actually exit from MLM industry more than 4 years already. How I came in, before that, Actually, already 4 years already out because due to one leader, he actually is my mentor and everything, but it's no more. The businesses that we about to do to actually bring into overseas, and the leader already passed away back in India. So it's a really a huge impact. He's my personal mentor and everything, and I really don't want to do Atomy at all. Okay, how I get to know Atomy through my friend, brother Murugan, and he actually called me after 3 years because I already make sure myself, okay, no more MLM, just focus in the your whatever you are doing and make your things to grow. Okay, but when I look at the first time presentation, I still doubted whether it's workable or not. Sorry to say, Sir Chan. Okay, but the minute I saw Miss Charlene, all right, the explanation that she gives is the one make me couldn't sleep the fine day itself. That means the day she explained to me, you guys won't believe I couldn't sleep at all. The whole day I couldn't sleep. I said, this the time. Maybe the leader who know more, he actually showed me, Puvan, this the time you have to go in back to the industry. So I sit here in that way. At the same time, what I saw is the financial freedom. And she explained about the financial freedom part. I couldn't sleep. In fact, my brother, Mr. Murugan, also, he couldn't sleep at all. So we both of us were doing something at home, but the fine day itself, we meet up 9 o'clock at the coffee shop and discuss. Can you sleep? Cannot. Can I sleep? No. We both of us couldn't sleep at all. Thanks to Miss Charlene, because the explanation, the idea about the company, everything, she done a perfect presentation. Again, thanks a lot, and thanks a lot to her husband also being a patient with us. After your presentation with the seminar, then after that she make a time to explain to her the passion, the focus that she gives, and she really patient when I ask question, one and after. So that's the way I look at her, and she become my mentor now. To be honest with you, honestly, she is my mentor, right? The financial freedom, and through explanation, then I decide, okay, I must go in. I cannot delay anymore. Okay, how I bring my network, I go and see back my entire network with my own ideas that I implement and really start working. Okay, I'm really happy that my legacy mentor that no more are able to bring his son to this business. And now we're going to go abroad. Okay, my main reason why I want to do Atomy is to leave legacy. That's all.
Great.
To
Awesome.
create billionaire and leave a legacy box. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for giving me this chance, the opportunity to explain. And thanks to Boss Chan as well, because he really waited when we went to Kulim to see him, our 3 hours. He really took patience and he really explained what you guys have to do now. Really thanks to you, boss. You doesn't divert us. You really make us to be in the line, in the system, be in the system, do the system, duplicate the system. That's all. The duplication, I can see it's super fast compared to other MLM industry. Because other MLM industry, networker to networker. I mean, networker, you do your own idea, I do my own idea. But if you earn, I only share a bit. But in Atomy, I'll tell you everything. That's simply great. The gratitude that everyone showed towards everybody is simply superb. Okay, boss, I don't want to take much time. Thanks a lot for your
Thank you,
for me.
Puvan. Yeah, wish you success in Atomy.
Thank you.
I can see the fire in you. So remember to always get back to challenge. If you face any problems,
Sure.
she will be your mentor to guide you until we can see that you coming up rank by rank. Yeah, good. Thank you, Puvan, for great sharing. That is good. Okay, we would like to invite our Shan Roast Master, J.S. Lim, to share. He is the owner of the kindergarten, and he is involved in many business prior to Atomy. And before that, he was with a company doing marketing manager, and after that go into his own business. together with his wife into this kindergarten business, and now very serious involved in this business of Atomy together with us. He is one of the trainers. He is one of the leaders that are helping to mold the right mindset to the group. Yeah, so let's invite JS Lim. Hi, JS.
Thank you, Mr. Chan. Hi. Good morning and good day, everyone. So actually, as my age getting old, actually, I'm been looking for the business opportunity all the while, and because I don't want to, as a normal businessman, we always believe that we don't want to depend on one source of income, right? So that's why I always remember those days when I was in my primary school. My teacher told me, don't put all the eggs into one basket. That means we cannot depend on one source of income. So the business that I'm looking for is passive income business, because I know that with the passive income, then only we can achieve a financial freedom. And one of the business that I involved last time was franchising restaurant business. So that one also, because they have a system. So in order to get the passive income, the passive income means that we must have a system that can generate automatically for us, so that when the time when we sleep or when we go for our vacation or when we stop working, we still have the income coming in. And but that is not really successful for me lah. So after a few years, I closed the business, and then I found that Atomy has the same like what we do. We can earn the passive income to Atomy, because Atomy is already was provided auto system for us, and it's an online automatically system. So what we need to do is we just want to have to do the marketing, and we have to build our team only. And for those days when I do the business, when I want to build my team, I have to employ the expert to manage my restaurant, and I have to employ some expert to even to cook. I mean the cook. So in Atomy, I do not need to employ them. I just need to share the business to my team, and then work together with them, and then build the team up, and then we can earn the passive income. That is so special, and that is so unique for Atomy business, that we can actually earn the passive income through this way. No need to invest in the big capital. So that's why I'm involving in Atomy, and thanks for Mr. Chan also, because those days when we started, we are doing the business like, we don't know how to do lah. We just people say we can do like this, so we do. We just hear, but there's a lot of opinion, and we go to learn a lot. But later on, when our team synergy build up and we have our own system, so I can see my network is moving so fast. So I'm very grateful for our Sifu, and also telling to create the so unique team synergy education system for us. Right. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeslim, for the great sharing. Yeah. So I think remember, we are here, as what he said, we are here to create as many stream of income as possible. That is important. Never depend on one source of income. The why is the reason. Yam, can you show the picture that I sent to you? Never depend on one source of income. If you currently on the one source of income, you are never too late to start right now. Start right now. This is what happened. 50 ringgit in many years ago. We can buy a trolley, full load of trolleys of daily necessity product. And then subsequently, now you can see that your 50 ringgit, Malaysia ringgit, can only buy 5 kg of cooking oil, only 5 kg. And this cooking oil, 2 years ago, only half the price. 2 years ago, only 25 ringgit 90 cent. But 2 years later, you look at the price, 50 ringgit 70 cent. So now our money, in fact, is shrinking, very, very much. And if you are still depending on your yearly increment, your inflations will take over. Your increments. That means you will be working for the rest of your life the same value of money. So this is a very, very critical. Everyone must be really open up your eye and look at the price that we are paying for the daily necessity product. This is one of it. 50 ringgit can only buy 5 kg of cooking oil. Can you imagine how our money is shrinking? So this is something that is a wake-up call. You have to start right now. If you don't know how to do it, when people offer you opportunity, Richard Bronson said, when people offer you opportunity and you don't know how to do it, say yes and learn how to do it later. We have many people are willing to give you a helping hand as long as you are committed, as long as you are willing to step out from your comfort zone, as long as you are willing to create your second source of income. So this is important. Thank you, Yang, for the picture. So this is so surprising when I saw this in the internet, in the Facebook. So I quickly save it to share with the group how serious our economy now. Okay, so this is not good. This is we are still, as we say that this is still affecting many people, but some of you are still not affected. But imagine this will in future, your children, what will happen to your children, your grandchildren? Yeah, this is life will be very tough for them. Very, very tough. With the AI, we are 85%, 50% of the job will be out of the job. Another 5 years, AI will taking over, automation taking over. 50% of the job will be out. Yeah, so take it seriously. We are not here to only helping ourselves. We are helping our family members, our children, to live a better life. So we have to really think about it seriously. Think about it seriously. And I would like to invite June. Hi, June. Where are you, June? June is a very good, is a housewife helping her husband. Where are you, June? June?
I'm here.
June,
I want to
let me
call
introduce.
me.
I know you are closing your window. That's why I call you. If you open up your window, I won't call. Okay. June is she is actually helping her husband into this computer business. Doing this. She will explain what she's doing. Husband doing this. What is that? What you call that? June? Doing cartoon, animations, and she is very good in getting customer, doing marketing for her husband, getting new customers, talking to customer service and all those, and spend most of her time taking care of her children, and do not have time when uncle Mr. Tu connect me to her, and she just tell me off, say that I don't have time. I need to help my husband. I need to spend most of my time for my kids. Basically I do not mix with people, and I don't good in talking personally to people, and I don't have time. So these three things, he said that how can I do this business at Atomy, right? So after talking to me, and she luckily she gave herself a try. And today, she is doing very well, and her network is the biggest network now in UK and US. And I'm very proud of her, and continue to do a lot of sharing through Facebook. and a lot of recruitment. I believe when Nigeria is open, she's going to be doing very well in Atomy. Hi, June, can you share with us why you involved in Atomy, even though you are so busy, and how you are getting to Diamond Master, and why do you think that you can do better in future? June, thank you, June. Share with us, please.
Good morning, Mr. Chan. Good morning, everyone. And my upline, Mr. Lim. Good morning. Hello. So I'm always thankful for Mr. Chan and Mr. Lim for helping me to grow. Without them, I don't think I can do this. Okay, so the reason I'm doing the Atomy is because of my job nature, and we are self-employed. So because of the type of work that we are taking, so when we have work, we'll work until 12 hours, 15 hours a day, and then we forgot to take care of ourselves for months. So when we don't have work, we'll live in fear for months as well. So I always been looking for an opportunity, a business, an online business that I can do, you know, to support the family, to support the expenses. Okay, and the feeling is really torturing, because you know you don't make enough for the month, and next month you also not getting project. So besides worry, there's nothing we can do. Okay, even though I work very hard to promote ourselves, sometimes it's just a lot of competition out there. Okay, so when I came across this Atomy business, I'm really excited. Before I talk to Mr. Chan, I already tried to push myself. Even I know I don't think I can do this because it's a totally new thing to me. I don't talk to real people. That is, frankly speaking, even my best friend who asked me out, I also turned them down, because that time I need to take care of my children. They are still small. Okay, I don't have time to go out talking to the friend or even drink tea outside of the house. So it's always computer is in front of computer. And also when communicating with other people, it's always through email and writings. So there's no talking involved. Right. So when I start Atomy, like I grabbed a few friends, and I was on my own. I learned from YouTube. I learned whatever I can about this business. What can I do? How much can I earn? And then I just go hantam everyone. And my friend told me, like, you cannot do like this. It's like a very hard sell. You know, I don't understand how to differentiate hard sell and soft sell, because I have totally no idea how to do this business. Okay, until Mr. Chan approached me, and he said he can guide me how to do this properly. You know, how to use your advantage, how to leverage. So from there, I start to see hope. I start to see that I can actually grow. I can actually grow beyond what I can do within my people only. Okay, so I explore all type of opportunity that I can explore to grow my network. I talk to strangers. I go outside. When I'm doing business with other people, it's like buying small things from other people. Even I order online with people, and during the chatting, I will take opportunity to ask them about this business. So it's not really like success rate is high. It's not really like that, but I'll try my best to share whenever I can. Okay, so 8 months, 9 months ago, I was really lucky when sharing on Facebook, like numerous times, keep on trying and trying and trying. I found a few very good business partner that would like to run together with me. Okay, this is how I found my first sales master, Lois. And then from there, she get in people that she knows. Then people get in more people. So that's how my network expanded. And I always believe what CEO said, that is called serve in humility. So I try my best to support them. Even though they will have a few like misunderstanding in the beginning. So I believe what I do, if I have the heart to help people and my intention is good, so I would change the person perspective. So this is how I do it. Be humble and always ready to help people, always ready to support. So if I'm not able to support, I will go learn myself, upgrade myself to learn more, to find out more, how to do this, how to do that. So that is also to gain trust from my members. So they know that they can depend on me. Whenever they face problem, they can come back to me and then I can help them. So I don't leave them alone. So I hope I can continue to do this and I can continue to encourage my members to grow together with me. That's all. Thank you, Mr. Chan.
Very good. Great. I think definitely. I think I believe with your step-by-step things that you are improving yourself, you are working towards how to improve your network and yourself. You definitely will grow big in this business. You definitely will grow big. Yeah. So great. We have a few sharers, and I would like to invite our Diamond Master Nunik from Surabaya. Now she is in Surabaya building her network. So Nunik boleh cerita sedikit mengapa you boleh berhentikan you punya perniagaan dan bermula bisnes dengan Atomy secara full time, dan hari ini anda berada di Indonesia, Surabaya sebulan untuk membentuk rangkaian you di Indonesia. Ya, our Diamond Master Nunik. Nunik kena buka mic kena buka.
Oke, selamat pagi semuanya. Selamat pagi Mr. Chan.
Hai.
Dan selamat pagi Mr. Lim. Upline saya yang kenalkan saya Atomy. Terima kasih Mr. Lim. Dan terima kasih Mr. Chan yang memberikan kekuatan kepada saya. Nah, saya tahu Atomy ini bukan sekedar bisnis, tapi bukan sekedar bisnis, bukan sekedar mencari pendapatan. Tapi ini adalah satu yang memberikan satu pengharapan. Yang memberikan satu pengharapan itu yang sangat penting. Karena selama ini saya jual mie, kan kalau jual mie hanya dapat untung, bekerja begitu-begitu saja. Tetapi dengan dikenalkan saya dengan Atomy ini, saya boleh melihat atau merubah kehidupan saya, yang kalau saya jual mie saja, saya hanya di situ saja. Tetapi dengan Atomy ini, Mr. Chan dan tim ini akan membawa saya upgrade yang begitu tidak boleh disangka-sangka. Sepertinya satu upgrade dalam, kalau saya jual mie, saya tidak akan sampai seperti ini. Mungkin saya bercakap pun mungkin saya tidak tahu. Nah, itu yang sangat penting. Dan upgrade tentang golongan, kumpulan ya, kumpulan. Saya boleh mengenal Mr. Chan seorang yang seorang milenial ya. Kalau jual mie saja mungkin saya pun sangat takut. Tetapi di sini Mr. Chan seperti sangat bapak dengan anak, sangat boleh memberikan satu tempat yang seperti ini. Dan upgrade tentang lingkungan, pendidikan, dan kita mempunyai perniagaan yang internasional. Ini yang sangat penting. Jadi satu upgrade yang walaupun ikut perniagaan internasional, tapi nggak diperlukan satu pendidikan. Dan terima kasih Atomy, dan terima kasih Mr. Chan, dan terima kasih dengan tim. Ini yang sangat penting. Upgrade ini hanya ditemukan kalau yang nggak berpendidikan seperti saya melalui Atomy, satu-satunya jalan, dan mempunyai pengharapan, yang pengharapan itu tidak dapat di mana-mana. Itu sangat penting. Dan pengharapan itu kita dapatin kalau kita boleh mengikuti satu orang yang bisa kita yakinin dan kita mempunyai kepastian. Mengapa saya boleh membuat full time? Karena saya tahu, saya mempunyai keyakinan dan kepastian di dalam saya melihat satu orang Jojo yang saya lihat pertama kali. Jojo pun yang tidak sekolah tinggi boleh memberikan satu keyakinan kepada saya karena ada satu orang yang diikuti, yaitu Mr. Chan. Ini sangat penting untuk semuanya. So kita sangat bersyukur di dalam tim ini kita boleh terus ya, boleh terus. Dan satu lagi, pastikan kalau sudah masuk harus memasuki sistem dan kita ikut saja. Kita kena mengosongkan kita punya cup. Nah, itu saja. Dan satu lagi, Oke, kita mengosongkan cup itu adalah 1 poin. Kita mempunyai keyakinan ada 1 poin, dan sekarang kita sendiri harus yakin bagaimana kita nak jalan. Sepertinya kan kalau misalnya dulu kan dilihat orang Indonesia sepertinya nggak jalan. Tetapi sudah sampai di sini, rupa-rupanya nggak habis. Jadi mungkin saya akan datang ke sini karena orangnya begitu banyak yang ini bukan barang yang mahal. Kalau dilihat itu obat gigi, wah, Sensodyne 150 gram itu 55.000. Lah kita punya 200 gram itu baru 45.000. Jadi memang kita harus jadi kalau misalnya ada alasan itu ketepikan dulu. So banyak barang kalau di Indonesia ini kalau dibanding dengan Malaysia nggak bisa di-compare. Kalau kita stay di sini, misalnya membuat susunan yang elok, memang sangat best. Atomy memang hebat. Terima kasih. Terima kasih Mr. Chan. Dan kita harus semangat. Ya, sekarang saya di Jakarta dan banyak itu kawan-kawan rupa-rupanya memang lebih besar. Jadi kawan-kawan kita yang di Indonesia, saya harap memang ini ada satu kesempatan. Oke, terima kasih Mr. Chan.
Terima kasih Nunik. Nunik kalau dia di sini dia boleh meluangkan 30 hari bersama keluarga di Surabaya. Kalau hari ini Nunik jual mie ya, dia paling banyak pun seminggu 2 minggu saja. Masih dia tahu dia kena kembali pada kedai tersebut. Bukan kerana wang, kerana bos dia tak benarkan, bos kedai kopi tak benarkan dia bercuti begitu banyak. Kalau dia bercuti, dia bos pendapatan kurang. Bukan saja Nunik juga pendapatan kurang, bos dia pun pendapatan kurang. Kerana di kedai kopi tersebut bergantung pada Nunik mi. So hari ini Nunik ada banyak masa bersama adik dia, bersama mak dia yang sudah uzur, sudah tua. Hari ini inilah kerana Atomy kita mempunyai masa bersama keluarga. Very good Nunik, thank you. Terima kasih. Semoga berjaya di Jakarta dan Surabaya. Okay, hari ini we like to invite this young girl. She just graduated and after graduated, I believe during studies, she also trying some with other company. But after graduated, she texts me, say that, Mr. Chan, after I'm trying so many company, I think Atomy is still the best. Let's hear from Audrey. Is Audrey there? Yeah.
Hi. Hello. Yeah. Why I want to join Atomy? Yeah. Why I coming back? Yes, I want to say why I come back because I joined Atomy I previously joined Atomy at 2018, but then the time I really like blur why is this my only pathway to earn extra income? Okay, the time what I thought lah. Okay, and then along the way I was like, okay lah, just try it. And then after that, after I graduate, I really need an extra income time. I find a lot of sources lah, because a lot of my friends also doing business, and then I get to know them, and then they introduce their business to me, and then I was like, no, this system, Atomy have a better system, you know. After I listen of a lot of business lah, I mean, from Railway, and then Usana, and then a lot of business, and then I was like, no, cannot. Atomy is better because Atomy really no need registration fee. Really, it's not MLM, and then really because this company, our CEO really like he want us to success. He want a customer to success. Yeah, that's why it's not like other company. They just want their money. They just want to pull people because of money. It's not of customer success. Yes, and then yeah, this is why I'm coming back, because I can get a different thing from this place. I can grow and glow better in here. Yes. I think I have a lot more to say, but now I can just, what I have here is like that lah. I cannot think much more lah, but Atomy is really a great platform for us to grow. Yes, this is what I'm going to say. And then, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm currently an part-time actor, and then I put myself as a full-time Atomian right now. Yes, and yeah, I'm approaching a lot of people surrounding me, and yeah, I hope I can, you know, achieve what I want in here.
Thank you. I believe you can. Yeah, with the guidance, with your desire to build income from Atomy, everyone, whichever level you are, whichever experience you have, whichever age that you are now, you can make it. Whichever educations, you can make it. Remember, our Jojo is only standard 6. Today she is a Shine Rose Master.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's good. Thank you, Audrey, for sharing.
Thank
We'd like
you.
to invite our Diamond Master, Mr. Chua, to share why at his age of 64, after retiring from his business for 11 years, or more than 10 years, and he actually do not want to come back to the doing anything else, living in the comfort zone. After inviting him and sharing with him this platform, and what made him decided to come to look into this business, and now he is our oldest Diamond Master, Mr. Chua. Unmute your mic, please, Mr. Chua. Unmute your mic.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Again, it's a Sunday, nice Sunday morning, and I'm here in KL, being bogged down in the room for many days. You know, in KL, I'm just become a room boy. You know, normally I don't go out much because I like to stay. Not much activity in KL actually. So this morning I tried to call some of my downlines in KL, but seems maybe I called them in the sudden and none of them reply me yet. So, you know why am I in Atomy today? Although I'm off at my retiring age, I retired early, but why I ended up in Atomy because of this, I was Sifu Chan that keep on bogging me, dragging me into this Atomy business. And finally, I saw this business can create another kind of atmosphere for my life. Just because at the age of 68, I have only 2 choices. Remember, this is what I think. 68, you retire, stay at home, look after your grandchildren and waiting to die. Or you do what you want. Do anything that you think you still can do. Go out and do anything that you want to do. And end up also everybody will have to die one day. Don't worry. But I chose the second one, you see. I don't want to stay at home to wait. I just had to walk out, go to the market, and I do anything that I think I can help anybody who are willing to go along with me to make Atomy a success. That's why I'm leading my team. Now I'm still leading my Malay team. I think they are working very well now. I bring up Sapawi, Tamizi, Ashraf, and I think they will do something better and they'll change their life better. This is what I like to do in my life. I can change many people's life, helping anybody who's willing to go along with me, to go along with Atomy, and we grow in Atomy. Welcome, Audrey, back to the stage. I think I met you 3 years ago with your boyfriend, and you're still now you're back to our team. Welcome. So this is what I'm doing. Yesterday I was in a coffee house, in a Starbucks, in somewhere in TTDI. I saw 3 young ladies doing the UNHCR job, waving people to donate and everything, you know. So I saw them very hardworking as well. I bring them, I say, come young ladies, uncle buy you 3 coffees today. They are so surprised. Why I bring them into Starbucks and buy them 3 coffees? I say, don't worry, come in. I want to learn something from you. What are you all doing? And then we start talking. They are say doing the donation for you and HCR job. And slowly I learn all these 3 ladies that are doing full time in this, maybe some volunteer job, you know. Then later I talk to them about why should they be involved with some other income, you to change their life by helping other people, not because now they are doing a UNHCR job. They're helping the United Nations for the charity job, and they are not having any income from that. I said, why not you join what I'm introducing them, change their life with Atomy. Then suddenly 3 of them, they maybe 2 are interested. They start asking for my name card and everything. And I say, you all better think and change how to change your life. Because I tell them, I'm uncle, I'm 68. You don't expect an old man to sit down here, buy you a coffee and try to cheat you anything. I have nothing you have nothing for me to cheat, you see. I'm just trying to help you all. I'm trying to guide you all, go in the proper channel, go in the proper platform and get some proper guidance, and one day you might be successful in Atomy. So I give them the name card and they move on because they have no time with me. So they took the coffee and they walk off. Hopefully they're 1 out of 3, 1 might come back to me. I don't know. Hopefully that I might help out one of them to do the business in Atomy. Yeah. So this is what I'm doing now. I feel I'm not bogged down. Maybe somebody will reject me, but it's okay. But in my heart, I think I am going to help them or help either one of them to be successful in Atomy. And this is what my vision and this is my mission now. Okay.
Great.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Daddy Chua, or Daddy. Very good. Chua have gone through working life, business life, and how business life that he hates so much about, business people, business partner cheat him, business partners, or he have gone through and he shared with me. And I think at his age of 64, when I introduced him this business, he rejected me. He thought that I invite him to do selling toothpaste and toothbrush. He ran away as fast as he, after disappear for 7 months, and he came back. And he came back, I just invite him to come back as to be a cheerleader, just sitting behind. After all, you are sitting at home doing nothing, and your wife is in the KL taking care of your grandchildren, and you will go into depression if you continue to sit at home. And 8, 9 o'clock sleeping, sometimes sleep with the TV still on until they wake up the next morning, the TV cracked, because of open 24 hours, on 24 hours. And how many TV have cracked? He told me about 4 or 5. He has changed 4 or 5 TV because of just watching television only most of the time for 10 years. And so I said that why not you come out? If it seems that you don't want to do, you just come out to get along with your friends and make yourself a cheerleader. When we are sharing, you're just clapping. And he said, okay, I come. And that is how today he ended up our Diamond Master. Congratulations, Chua, at your age, you still have goal in life. Do not want to sit and wait to die. This is his desire. Very good. You can see that he's still very aggressive. And if you look at him, his spirit is 38. Now he's 68, but spirit is 38. Very good. So that is good. We are happy to have a sharing. I would like to invite one more. There, he is our sales master, and he is my uncle. My uncle. Yeah. So we call him Uncle Tan. Uncle Tan, at his age of now, he's even older than Mr. Chua. He's 70 over years. He is the oldest among our team mastership achievement. He's the oldest in my team. Uncle Tan, I have shared with him many times. Most of the time I met him when he Chinese New Year, he has a house opening. So our family will gather in his house every year. He's so generous, and he will make sure that everyone gather in his house, and he make a catering and treat us. So usually Chinese New Year, we will end up gathering at his house. He talking to him 1 time, 2 time, year, first year, second year, and eventually he joined me as a member, and start using it and happy with the piece with the product, and he start into the business. Today, Uncle Tan is our sales master. Yeah, over to you, Uncle Tan.
Tan,
Hi.
thank you very much for the brief introduction of me. Yes, you're right to all the participants today. Happy Sunday to all. And I'm glad that we have the coffee, session again, but looks like no one drinking coffee at the moment. You can enjoy our Atomy coffee, it's nice. And that is also very helpful to keep everybody awake when you have time to do it. Well, as Chan has shared, actually I'm the 72 years old. And I joined Atomy after a few the session with Chan in 2019 February, and at that time I still actually working, in a sense, working from home for some company down south, and basically I retired, officially retired from a multinational at the age of 63. Most people were retired 50 plus 60, but it happens to be I working for multinational. There are some challenges, and then my contract has been extended until the 2013. I retired from Semicon, and it was great that Chan introduced to me. At first, I thought that at my age, and we are experienced in market developments or the online, which I am not really good at it. Finally, I decided to do it because I heard there's a lot of good product from Atomy. At the same time, I could actually keep myself busy because I do not want to retire fully, because knowing that many of the friends who retired and don't do anything after 1 or 2 years of traveling, after that, I think their health is getting worse if we are staying at home, just doing nothing. So I decided to go for it and keep my mind working at the same time. Why not, after some time, make some passive income, right? To keep myself good using the product, at the same time happy to make some the passive income. So I joined it. After the 2 year plus, end of 2021 December, with the help of all the upline, Chance, and the rest of my partner, I managed to get my sales master in December 2021, which I'm very happy about it. And since then, I noted that to achieve the sales master, actually it's not through the only using the product. You must be not only the product lover, but you also have to really work together with the whole team. And the system that is created by the team synergy is very, very helpful, in the sense that they guide us to do the right thing at the right place and right time when we start sharing with the members who are very, most of the members that we know, they say, oh, he's probably an MLM and so on and so forth, that we have to put in money to start the business. From there, we start sharing and then using the system that we have. It appears that that is very helpful and help us to really enlighten many potential new members. And that is very, very helpful. And since then, it is very useful. Instead of when we first join, we don't have much thing. We try to talk about it. We don't know really how to move around. But right now is with a lot of the modification, upgrading, it has become so helpful to all of us to start talking to people. And when we start talking to people or meet with people, we usually even in the flight. I used to get some member while I'm flying because I used to fly from Penang to Johor. And even in a flight, you can get to talk to people, stranger. Even they sit next to you, say, oh, how are you? And start talking about some nice thing about the product. You start getting some member. So I do appreciate the system provided by the Team Synergy. At the same time, the support from the upline and the partner to help me at my age, 72. I don't really very energetic, but at least these people make me feel better at my age. When I meet with them, I feel that we are about the same. So there's no such thing as 72. So it's just the numbers, right? So I do encourage all of us younger people, all the young people, to really put forward some work. In fact, I myself feel that why I only get to know Atomy at the age of 71? Why not I get it earlier? In fact, if I were to know it at the age of 20, 30, or even 40, I could be doing like Mr. Chan today, a Star Master or above. So there's no, the time limit is still a good chance for everyone, even though you may be at the age of 40, 50, or 60. And I congratulated for all the achiever, who helped to get this group so active to be the success. In many ways, they are doing the business. Thank you very much for all, and we will look forward to work together to achieve win-win together.
Thank you, Uncle Tan. Thank you. Uncle Tan is in a semiconductor. His position is a very senior director so that you see, because of his best performance, his contract been renewed and renewed and renewed. So the company value him. Yeah, so he's doing very well in his profession, and now I believe he will work together with us now at the age of retirement, and he will spend more time in Atomy because Atomy basically has helped him in terms of his health. Really helped him when he have this little bit of blood sugar, right, Uncle Tan?
Oh yeah, I was affected with this diabetes when we have this the MCO in March, and all of us couldn't go out, and I don't go for exercise. So by the time when in June, I got affected with diabetes. So it's good that I wanted to, since Mr. Chan mentioned about it, I wanted to make sure that people know that I recovered from diabetes after taking him.
Wow.
Okay.
Great. Yeah. Thank you, Uncle Tan, for a great sharing. Thank you, everyone, for a great sharing. So today we'll come back to the three important things that just now Sapawi asked. Number one, how are we going to do to be successful in this business? First of all, sharing is everything, or exposure is everything. Expose ourselves about we proud of Atomy. We are proud of business that we are involved. We're proud of the platform that we involve. Don't feel shy. Remember, don't feel shy. We have to really tell the whole world that you are Atomy. You are doing Atomy business. Don't feel shy. So this is number one. Exposure is everything. Exposure is everything. Number two, success is in the immediate follow-up. Never give up on people when they say no to you initially. Go back to them, follow up them, see the needs, what kind of needs that they have. Yeah, remember, we have to continue follow up until they are really inside Atomy, because Atomy can help them become healthy, become beauty, become more financially free. So all this Atomy can do. This is an amazing platform, because this is a platform our CEOs vision is to member success. Everyone, irrespective of you will become a consumer, you can be successful consumer. If you're a business partner, you will be successful as a business, doing business with Atomy. That's good. So we come back to the first one. Sharing is everything. Okay, because a lot of people say that how to do recruiting. Recruiting is my bigger problem. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to express. I don't know how to convince people. So how to do it? Do you want to learn how to do it in the simplest way? Simplest way. How to do it? A lot of people say, "Oh, Atomy is good, but how to do it?" Okay, so many of us, after years of training people, I start to realize that many of us are not able to, not really good in convincing people or persuade people to do what you want them to do. Many, that is very true. Many of us are not good in this skill. So as such, I would like to recommend before we go into this, telling you what we're supposed to do. There are 4 things to convince people to your network. Four important things that we need to do to convince people to your network. Number 1, we need to talk and share with confidence. This is number 1, the most important thing. Remember, Charlene said when she first introduced to Atomy, she doesn't know what is Atomy all about, and but she is very confident with me. Very confident with me. So this is important. You have to attract people with your confidence. The way you talk, the way you present, you have to be very confident. So where the confidence come from? Confidence come from product that you use. You have faith in the product. You understanding of the company. You have a very good understanding of the company. That is how create the confidence. You have understanding that our marketing plans can create a passive income. This is what give you the once you have faith in this company, the faith in product, the faith in marketing plan. This faith give you confidence. When you talk to people, you are able to talk with confidence, and people follow you because of 2 things. I always say to the group, people follow us because of 2 things. One is confident. The second one is, remember or not? The second one, certainty. We created. People join us because of the confidence that we have, and the second thing, the certainty that we created. No, nothing else. People never join you because of Atomy, because they don't know what is Atomy about. They never tried the product yet. How can they join you because of Atomy? They join you because of you. They join Atomy because of you. They join Atomy because of you. This is important. In Malay, keyakinan dan kepastian. In English, confidence and certainty. That is what make people join you. Remember, so we have to be very confident. Confidence comes from the faith that we have in the company, the faith we have in the product, the faith we have in the marketing plan. That is where the confidence comes from. If you don't have faith, that means you are not trying enough products, Atomy. If you don't have faith, you don't listen to the Pak Hangil, the vision of this company. You do not have faith. Go and listen. Go to the YouTube and listen more. Pak Hangil Atomy, our CEO Pak Hangil Atomy, and listen to the vision, our CEO vision, and you start to have faith in this company. And how you going to have faith in marketing plan? Learn from your upline, learn from the leaders, and how this business can generate income. Tell me how this business can generate income. Let me understand how the money been paid, so that you can have faith. Once you have faith in these 3 things, then only you are able to convince people. Only your confidence level will increase. If you do not have faith in these 3, stop sharing. Stop sharing. Don't share until you have faith in this company, faith in the product, faith in the marketing plan, how this marketing plan can give you passive income. Okay, number 1. So how to convince people? Number 1, talk and share with confidence. Number 2, what do you think is the number 2 most important thing? When we are going to convince people, we have to convince, when we have to talk with our experience and with sincerity, with a heart to help. This is number two. Number two, most important thing, which I think that if you can move people to be part of you, is share with sincerity, and with a heart to help, So we use this concept: stop selling, start helping. Stop selling, start helping. If you can use this concept of helping people, then everything else will be very smooth. Just think of how to help them, even though we are not so capable, but I have a heart to help you. And people can feel your energy, your aura that coming, positive aura that coming to help them, not coming to take advantage of them. This is really true. People can see from your eyes, not from your words that you use, from your eyes. People can see how sincere you are from your body language, from your aura, from your energy, from your thinking, your mind thinking. Your thinking is energy. The thinking is powerful. If you think negative on how to manipulate people, how to make use of people for your benefit, before you even speak out any words, the thinking itself, the energy already transferred to them, and they can sense it, and they can feel it, and they will run away. Trust me, serious. This is important. Okay, then number three, everyone with their own problems. Life is full of problems. Okay, never create any problems for them. Our job is to solve their problem. Number three is solving people problem, because they come to you, they expect you to at least solve their problems. Yeah, so this is number three. Number four, last one before we end. Number four is we have to create value to their life. They will be with you longer or forever. Create value to their life. How to create value to their life? When they want to be your business partner, they want to be your consumer, provide them all the informations about the benefit of the product. Where we can get it? From Facebook, from our team synergy groups, we can get it. Just type. If you want to know Noni, if they start to buy Noni, just type in Noni, and you can see Noni come out. The Noni information, what can Noni help them? All this, send it to them. Remember, this is adding value. When they buy this detergent, teach them how to dilute it before use, and send them what is the benefit of our this detergent. Do not go and promote our product. Remember, you are trying to promote product. People have a perception you are coming to sell them something. Don't promote product. Promote the experience that you have with the product. I repeat again. Do not promote the product. Promote the experience that you have with the product. The difference, remember this. Do not promote the product. Promote the experience that you have with the product. This is super important. We are learned. Atomy said, to be successful in Atomy, drink coffee, tell story, make money. Drink coffee, tell story, make money. So how to relate our experience about the product? By story, by just telling story, nothing else. Telling story. Don't go and say that my this detergent is good. Why is good and good and good? Don't say good. Don't say this. Say that after using this detergent, how I feel, how I experience after using it, and share with your friends. That's all. Don't share about product. You share about product, 100%, and people come to you and share about product. You know what? Inside your mind is, he want to sell me something, right? He wanted to sell me something, and the first thing first is I close everything. I close my ear. I close my everything. I find excuses to get out from there. immediately I will say that, okay, I'll talk to you later. But indirectly, I tell you that your approach is not right. So this is bad. So for those people, do not do this. So the simplest way to do Atomy, to do recruiting, is by sharing your experience. There are 3 ways to share experience. I want every one of you, if possible, to learn up. Number 1 is sharing your experience about the product. Number 1, this is crucial, important. Number 1, sharing your experience with product. Uncle Tan share about Him that helped him solve the diabetic problems, and he has all people at his age that he can help, and they are start using Him. That's simple. Rather than you go and talk about how good is Him, what is contained in the Him, you know what will people do? People will start run away. People say that, hey, well, you start to selling at this age, you come and selling me these supplements. Since when you become a doctor? You know, so people will run away and people will never believe. Share experience that you have with the product. Your experience is important. Just story. And when we talk about story come from experience. We talk about story, drink coffee, tell story, make money. Story come from basically experience only. People want to hear your experience with the product, right? So it will make your sharing more easier, and it will make people easy to accept. And do not say that after sharing, do not say you try and see. Don't. Just sharing, that's it. After sharing, change topic. And when they are interested, they will call you. They will call you, hey, Chan, that day you talk about this. Where to get this product? Then only we come back. But if you share the story and you try to promote at the end of the product to them, you are killing the people to try, because people say at the end of it, you have an ulterior motive. Do not let them feel that you have ulterior motive. Our motive is to share the good experience that we have so that they can have this good experience as well. That is our motive. That is good. All right, that's great. So do you have any questions before we end? We have 5 more minutes. Hi, Jason. You are looking better. You are looking handsome now. Long time no see. You are better after recovery. You are fully recovered.
Yes, I'm just fine.
Wow, your voice is still very still just not really yet. Okay, hopefully you will fully recover soon. Good.
Mr. San,
Hi.
I want to add something.
Go ahead.
Okay, just now what we heard from all the leaders, so I think I have a conclusion. I have a conclusion is that you see, we are all treat this business very seriously, you know. So sometimes you have to know, when we say the second source of income, it doesn't mean that that is the side income, you know. So if that is a second source of income and then we treat this business seriously, so we will go all out. And most of us because we have our main source of income. So normally what we do is we do it when follow our mood lah. Say today or this week my mood is good, so I do. So because this is just my side income. This is just my side income. They do not treat this very seriously, you know. But for what we do is we treat this seriously and we want to success. So if you want to success, you have to go all out. You cannot treat this is just like the side income business. So I can say why a lot of people, they are not success, even though we have a method, even though we have a system, but they do not do seriously. They do like this week they are mood good, they do. Maybe next 2 weeks they stop, and then the following week they continue again. So it would not help you, you know. And then because of this, sometimes when they have an opportunity to talk to others, to talk to the stranger, they will feel like, hey, this is just my side income only lah. So they will choose to, you know, just to avoid it, or just to maybe next time lah. So people will always, that is killing us, is always that we think that maybe next time, maybe tomorrow, we start tomorrow lah. Today I rest a bit lah, tomorrow lah, or maybe next time lah. So please, if you want to success, you have to make sure that this is your business seriously. Yeah, then only you can success. Don't treat this is just a side income, and then you can earn or no, never mind. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very true. Very true. This is one part of the science of success. If you want to be successful, be hyper focused. Be hyper focused. Yeah, and beside be hyper focused, we want to be successful. Take massive action. Take a massive action. Don't do it lightly. When I free, I do it because side income only. Serious. This is going to be this is a big business, multi-million-dollar business. Trust me. Don't treat this as like kedai runcit. This is not a kedai runcit business. Treat this as a multi-million international online shopping mall business. And this business is going to change your life, change your family life forever. Trust me, this is a good company coming with a good product, with a good system, education system provided to us to make sure that every one of us success. All right. Do you have any other questions before we end? Good. So if everyone today, I believe every one of us have a good sections. We hear a lot of good sharing. We are looking forward to meet every one of you again the following week. So happy weekend and see you again. Bye. Take care.
Thank you, Mr. Chan. Bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.